Hey everyone, in this video I want to take you through my AI powered video creation, editing and content creation process. I've been refining this over the last few days and I have to admit it's fucking excellent. It's going to save you so much time and yeah, really excited to share it with you today. So let's just go over briefly how it works. So firstly, we're going to get a script, and this can come from an article that you might have written, it can come from AI, or of course, it can be something that you might write yourself as a blog post. Then we're going to turn that script into bullet points using ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Then I record the A-roll, then edit, then I go and transcribe it on Otter, and then I use AI to generate more prompts to edit the whole video. So we're going to go through each of these steps in a little bit of detail, and hopefully it's going to be a ton of use to you. Honestly, it saved me like absolutely hours when it comes to editing videos, because if you're a creator, you want to be getting videos out, a few times a week. Working with editors can often be quite laborious, and this whole process honestly just takes out so much time. So the first thing that we're going to want to look at is getting the actual scripts themselves. Now, usually when I'm making a video for my company, I'm actually starting out with an article that we've already wrote. And this is something that you should definitely be doing. If you've got articles out there, which most companies do for SEO purposes, you can very easily turn these into videos. So what I'll do is I'll actually just copy in the whole article and I'll use this prompt at ChatGPT to say that I want to generate bullet points from the article that I can then use in order to actually get a script. So the idea would be that I just put in these articles and then it outputs me here this summary of the article in bullet points, which makes it sound a lot more natural. You don't want to be just like walking through a video reading it like, what areas of Web3 request platforms and how do they work? Web3 request platforms have been, no. You want to have fucking short, sharp bullet points and then just riff on them. That's what makes a more engaging video. Then, once I've got this, we move on to the next step of the process, which is actually recording the A-roll. So I'll just put the camera up. I'm using at the moment this app called Screen Studio. You can use what you want. Record the A-roll, and that's the same process that you would usually use. Unfortunately, there's no way you can get AI for you to do this for you yet, unless you use one of these awful like AI generated, avatars or whatever. So just record the video as you normally would. And then what I do is I edit down the A-roll into something like that I can actually use. So let me just pull up Final Cut Pro and I'll show you how I edit this A-roll. Final Cut Pro trial hack, don't tell anyone about that. So let's choose this one. So all I'm doing is I'm working through it, and let me just put the volume off here. So I'm working through it and then just cutting out anything where I've made mistakes. This takes about 10 minutes. And actually I'm looking for an AI tool to automate this, but the output of this will be that you have the A-roll completely ready. The next step is to take this into Otter AI. So Otter AI is a tool that will take a video and turn it into text. This is really important because when you work with video editors, you want to give them a document. The final thing is a document that has what you say and then anything that they need to action to put on top of it. So what I do here is I just upload this into Otter AI, and then Otter AI gives me the full transcript of the video. And then this next bit is where the real magic comes in. So you've got your bullet points, you've then turned that into a roll like video that you want to edit, and then the next step is to put it into Otter AI. And now what we want to do is end up with something like this, where we've got a task for somebody, a video editor hopefully, or maybe even just yourself, that lists out what's going to happen in this video. So how are we going to take this like bare bones script and turn it into, or bare bones video and turn it into something really engaging that tells a story. So you want to have title slides coming in there, you want to have animations, you want to have screen recordings. And this process here used to take me about 20 minutes, half an hour to do. I would sit down with the script and then I would just put in all of the different points that I needed to be recorded, and it's quite a laborious process. So what I've actually done is using Chad, I call him Chad because he is a Chad, but using ChatGPT, I actually have a way that I can get from him or her, whatever gender you want to assign to it, or maybe it's non-gendered. You want to get an output that you can use in that Notion doc that's going to give you a template for the video. So how I do this is I tell ChatGPT, you're a video editor. Your job is to take the A roll of a video and turn it into highly engaging YouTube content. It's very important that when you speak to ChatGPT, you do a couple of things. First, you ask it to play a certain role, and you're specific about that role. You're specific with the actions that you want it to take, and also ideally you want to give an example of something that's done well. So here, I've told it who it is. I've given it some examples of putting in things like lower thirds onto the video, diagrams, animations, and then I've also put in an example of the A roll that it wants to use. And then from this, it's actually outputting me. Where's it gone? Okay, let's regenerate the response because it seems to have messed up here, but it did work before. So from this, it's going to output me the notes, so the transcript, and it's just going to keep working through this until I've got what I copy and pasted literally directly into Notion. So this is going to give me everything that I need to give to my editor, and this process only takes a couple of minutes. You've got to wait if you're using GPT-4 for quite a while. If you're using GPT-3, it doesn't work as well, so I would recommend upgrading to GPT-4 for this. But that's really the last step of the process. Once you've got this AI-generated video prompt, which has all of these notes in them and the transcript, you can just pass this on to your editor. Obviously, just copy in anything that might need to be required, like if they need screen recordings or whatever it might be. But that's basically it. It's very, very simple, and it might take a few more steps than normal, but it definitely streamlines the process, makes it a lot quicker, and has helped us absolutely smash out content at my company, and hopefully can do the same for you. So thanks a lot. If you enjoyed that, get my newsletter. I share a load of tips like this all the time. It's linked in the description. Also subscribe. I'm going to be making a lot more videos about how we're using AI to basically replace employees. And yeah, that's it. Thanks a lot, and enjoy the rest of your day.